It is December the 20th. We've turned the corner. It's a straight shot from here until Christmas. Now, for some of you, you've just hit time off. You've got a little bit of coasting to do between now and the big day. But then for a lot of the rest of us, man, it is still busy, maybe busier than ever before. You're trying to get those last things done before you can finally close down the office, or perhaps people are trying to get a few more projects in before the new year. So I'm talking specifically today to people who are in positions of some type of power, some type of leadership or management, and that might not be the traditional form of being like somebody else's boss, but there are an awful lot of people, a lot of us, who are in charge of somebody else in some way or another. Maybe we're a parent, or maybe we're a teacher. So in those cases, we're in charge of little people, or maybe not so little people. Many of us in our lives are in charge of somebody. Now, I heard this phrase a couple of days ago that really turned that idea on its head for me, and it was a really great reminder and a thing to ask ourselves. Rather than looking at the people we are in charge of, how about we look at how we care for the people in our charge? Doesn't that really make you think of it and look at it and feel it in a totally different way? Rather than seeing like, oh, I am the boss over these people, it's, I have been given the care of all these people in my charge. That changes the way I look at everything. And now I'm not particularly in a position of power, not in that way where it's not like I've got a boss and there are 50 people working under me. But if I let my mind wander a little bit, I realize that there are many people whose care I am charged with. And I think if you take a minute, you will realize that too. So let's look at our lives in that way. Who are the people whose care you are in charge of? Who are the people who look to you to take care of them in some way or another? Who are the people who look up to you? Who are the people who wish they had some of the skills and talents that you have? Doesn't that help you change your perspective a little bit and see the world through a slightly different lens? Let's hold that one close to our hearts as we take these next few days towards Christmas and wonder how those people whose care we are in charge of, how the next few days look for them. Friends, I want to thank you again for joining me on this journey. Here we are 20 days in. We're almost done. Thank you so much for joining me again today, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.